Alrighty, folks. If you can hear me, you're tuned into Table Rock Sports. This is Brigham Harris. We apologize for we've had some serious technical difficulties in the last 27 minutes, as you can see. We apologize for that. If you're tuned in right now, it's Cascade Christian on top of Lakeview, 1-0, courtesy of a Katie Erno goal here in just the last 10-15 minutes. And we appreciate you choosing Table Rock Sports. We appreciate you supporting Table Rock. And again, we apologize for those technical difficulties keeping us from streaming. Gotta love technology, but sometimes it does fail us, unfortunately. But we have it here now. Happy to be bringing you live high school athletics in HD and free of charge. My name's Brigham Harris. Caleb Franklin is behind the camera today. Beautiful sunny day here in Medford, Oregon. We are at U.S. Cellular Park on a nice turf field. Great view of the Rogue Valley Manor. Great view of beautiful blue skies. Perfect sunshine. Look at this, a breakaway. Caitlyn Willard all on her own. And a goal! Caitlyn Willard, what timing there. My goodness, are we happy to have the stream? I've gotten right back up. Cascade Christian leads 2-0 after a beautiful through ball sent through to Caitlyn Willard, who had a goal yesterday against St. Mary's. Make that 2 for her in 2 days. If you're just tuning in, which, well, all of us are, really, because of those miscues, but a little bit different circumstances here. You missed a bit of an injury timeout. I know you can't take timeouts in soccer, but there was some stoppage time for Emily Knight, goalkeeper for Cascade Christian, who there was some sort of a collision in the box after a cross was sent in. She had a bloody nose and was helped off the field. I can no longer see her on the sideline. She may have left the field, but she's okay. She got up on her own power, and she spent a good amount of time getting looked at by the athletic trainer, so she was tended to very much so. Her replacement, number 25 in that neon green goalkeeper jersey. I don't know her name because she's not on my roster that I have here in front of me. But so far, she's done a great job keeping this a scoreless 2-0 first half for the Challengers. Welcome you to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Today featuring the Lakeview Honkers and the home team, the Cascade Christian Challengers, leading right now 2-0. Courtesy of a goal from Caitlyn Willard and I believe Katie Erno. It was difficult to see. It was on that far goal, and tell you what, the sun is not bothering only the players, but us here as well on the sideline trying to see down there. Another thing that makes this game interesting, senior day here at U.S. Cellular for the Cascade Christian Challengers. All those seniors on this varsity roster were honored, and because you missed that, I'll go ahead and give those names as well. Zoe Fisher, number 3 on the defensive line. Becca Clark, midfielder, number 7. Number 9, the goal scorer, Caitlyn Willard, playing defensive mid. Looks like she's playing more of a forward position here today, though. Emily Knight, who left the game due to injury, number 11, goalkeeper. And last but not least, Lily Akins, number 16. She is playing along that defensive midfielder group as well. And if that wasn't enough to make this an interesting game, Lakeview is playing with, well, they only started with 9 players on the field, I believe, to conserve some sort of energy and not absolutely burn their players out. As we have another break here. That one snuffed out, though, by Lakeview defender. Halftime is looming as we are approximately around the 33-minute mark. There was that stoppage for the injury, and we also had a little bit of a timing miscue when trying to figure out the stream, so we apologize for that. I will do my best to make it clear when it is halftime, but just know it is coming up. What else is coming up is a corner kick from Cascade Christian. This is how the first goal was scored by the Challengers. A cross was sent in from the corner, and it just kind of bounced around in a dangerous area until... Oh! And what a goal! What a goal there. Was that Caitlyn Willard again? Caitlyn Willard again, the senior on senior day. 2 for the price of 1. And I want to say she used her stomach to hit that one in. Or you know what, I'll do her a favor. The abs. It was an ab shot. Didn't head the ball. Definitely didn't use her lower body, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that it was an ab goal. So that makes 1 with the foot, 1 with the abs for Caitlyn Willard. 2 goals on her senior day. That's not a bad way to go out. That's not a bad way to end the season. I definitely didn't perform that way on my senior day. Cascade Christian looking to, from what I can tell, possess the ball a little bit better here now as they have the numbers, they have the means, and honestly, they have the score line 3-0 at first in the first half. They have the confidence and really the comfortability to just play with the ball and keep it on their end of the field. This one gathered by the Cascade Christian goalkeeper. I'm going to try to listen for a name being cheered on, and that way I can hopefully look her up on the roster. And that is going to be halftime. As we are now at the end of the first half, we find ourselves 3-0 in favor of Cascade Christian over Lakeview. We do have some special words to hear. We do have a lot of our sponsors to thank, and I know this first half was cut a little bit short. That is our fault, and we do apologize, but we are grateful to be able to bring you some live high school athletics for free here on Table Rock Sports, and during this halftime break, we will also take one as well after a word from our sponsors. Stay tuned. Table Rock Sports. We'll be right back.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
You need to get from here to there. By using public transit, bicyclists can go farther, save money, and improve the environment. RVTD. Here to get you there.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
You need to get from here to there. Using public transit to get to and from work gives you peace of mind and can save you money. RVTD. Here to get you there.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
I think in our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherb coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
If you're a coach or plan to be a coach, what kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
At My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back, soccer fans of the Rogue Valley. If you're tuned in to Table Rock Sports, my name is Brigham Harris alongside Caleb Franklin doing the camera for us today. It's a 3-0 deficit for the Lakeview Honkers, which means it's a 3-0 lead for the Cascade Christian Challengers. A great way to end the season, as this is their final game. But regardless, a beautiful day here in the Rogue Valley. Sunny, not a single cloud in the sky. And we are grateful to have high school sports back. It is a crazy time with so much going on with COVID-19 and cancellations and all that. We are happy to be bringing you some high school soccer as we make our way into the second half. Again, a 3-0 showing so far from the Challengers, meaning that the Lakeview Honkers do have a good mountain to climb here. This is not the first time that these two teams have played this season. By far, actually, this is the third time. On March 3rd, the Challengers traveled to Lakeview and put in a 2-2 tie to the Honkers. On the 13th of March, they traveled to Lakeview again and got a 4-3 victory. And right now they're leading with a 3-0 cushion heading into these last 40 minutes. This team led by their seniors, which is fitting. Today's senior day, and before the game we had some nice pregame presentation of the seniors, whose names I will read one more time. That honored by their parents and the school's athletic director, their coaches, along the back line. Anchoring, really, the back line, number 3, Zoe Fisher. Also in the defensive midfield position is number 7, Becca Clark. Number 9, Caitlyn Willard, who has 2 goals just on the day. She got one yesterday against St. Mary's, so she's looking at 3 goals in just the past 24 hours or so. Also, Emily Knight, goalkeeper, number 12, is not currently on the field. She suffered an injury in the first half. We don't seem to see her along the sidelines. She did walk off. Oh, we do see her there on the bench. She's wearing an orange jersey. If we are able to, at some point, pan over there, you'll see she is doing okay. She did get off the field with her own power, so there was no serious leg injury or concussion scare. However, she did seem to have a bloody nose and was helped off the field. My father would be disappointed in me if I pretended to be a doctor for a minute and describe exactly what's wrong, because I don't know. So I'm just going to go ahead and say she suffered an injury and she's no longer in the game. She is all right, though, on the bench there. We're seeing Lakeview try to possess a little bit, and that was a nice move by number 15, Allison Hussey. Also one of the only seniors on this Lakeview team, as the 5 Challenger seniors were honored today with a flower, a nice goodie bag from their teammates, a rose, some balloons, just a nice senior day, the nice festivities that come along with playing your final game for your high school team. A lot of these girls, these Cascade Christian seniors, are headed off to bigger and better things. Many of them actually going to Grand Canyon University next year. I was listening to those presentations, and that seemed to be a repeated trend that many of these girls are headed to school at GCU. And this is a through ball played to Caitlyn Willard. She's already got 2 on the day. She takes a shot. Not what she wanted to see. They're a frustrated high five as she gives to her teammate. She had Van Landingham to her right. But if you already have 2 goals on the day, might as well go for a third. It's the last game of the season. Why not? So far, this game has been about damage control for Lakeview, playing down a couple of players. This is Zoe Fisher making a run from all the way from the back line. Katie Erno will take the throw in. Has a couple of options. She opts to go towards Bella Williams. That ball cleared away, though. Now we're lucky it was senior day today because we got to learn quite a bit more about these ladies than we may have otherwise learned. Like, for example, I learned today that Lily Akins is the #1 skeet shooter in the state. That's number 16 of Cascade Christian. On the ball there, taking a shot from very wide, very long, I should say. We also learned that there are a few girls on this team who love thrift shopping. I myself enjoy a good bargain here and there. And like I said, we learned a lot of them are going to go to GCU, which I believe is in Arizona. It's a lot warmer down there than it is here. However, the summers here can get quite warm. Erno's going to bring this ball down, play it into the middle. This is where Cascade can really just knock the ball around, really just work on, and just as I say that, it's given away, but this is the time, if any, to practice that part of the game where you really just get to play keep away from the other team. This is Zoe Fisher using her wheels to get forward. She's going to be able to take a shot on goal, but it's saved, and you can tell she wanted a goal on her senior day. Playing center back and getting that sort of opportunity is not an everyday occurrence. Autumn Murray there takes a bit of a spill. A spill on the turf is not like a spill on the grass. You don't recover from a spill on the turf like you would. It's not necessarily downy soft. Ball played in the middle, but unable to be controlled. Cascade gets it right back, though. And there's Lakeview again. This is number 15, Allison Hussey, again, one of the only seniors on this team. This is going to go back to the Cascade Christian goalkeeper, able to come out of her goal and collect this ball. Now I'm hearing Gracie is the name being cheered. I think that means it's Gracie Dorner. 9th grader, one of the only freshmen on this team. It's her and Kayla Lopez. Usually she wears number 19, but she's filling in at goalkeeper after Emily Knight had to come out. So there you go, Gracie Dorner playing goalkeeper for the Challengers. She's not, you can tell it's not necessarily her #1 choice of position, but hey, she's done great so far. She records a clean sheet. That's more clean sheets than I've recorded in my soccer career, that's for sure. This is Willard with what looked to be a cross, may have been deflected now into the arms of the Lakeview goalkeeper. Lakeview players do look a bit tired as Lakeview's number 13, Carly Vickerman, tried to just put some sort of attack together, put some sort of pressure on this Cascade Christian team by herself. But those tired legs on this hot turf is definitely playing a toll on the stamina of these girls. Especially when you're playing down a player. Let's count. I'm seeing 7. Looks like I'm seeing 7 players on Lakeview on the field now. Oh, no, there's 8. Excuse me, I missed one. We're seeing an 11 versus 8 game here. And yep, that's correct, because we see Lakeview having 3 players on the bench. They only came with 11 today off the bus, so we are seeing a bit of a mismatch here. Cascade Christian playing with a full team. So it's one of those, again, opportunities for Cascade Christian to hold the ball a little bit longer, maybe pass it around more than they would if it were a close game or even a game where the opposing team had all their players. But now with a 3-0 lead and a 3-player advantage, is really the best time that you could ask for to work on the possession part of the game, or really any other part of the game you don't get to practice too much in game. Katie Erno makes a move. Loses out, though. This is Zoe Fisher playing an ad-lib center midfielder. Looks like she's going to try to take this one. Nope, it's played out to Katie Erno. It's going to go out of bounds, though. So you throw in for Cascade Christian. Erno's going to go to Fisher, who's playing, again, a makeshift forward. Her teammates must love her because she is a center back playing center forward at the moment. Hashtag get Zoe a goal. There's Akins playing some defense there. Cascade Christian has the opportunity to just pass this ball around, but they're obviously hungry for more. They keep going after the goal, playing those advancing through balls that try to get their forwards in a more dangerous position to get another goal on the board. So we're about 15 minutes into this second half. You wonder how much more Lakeview can take in their legs, as again, I re-emphasize this, playing on a hot sunny day on turf is not the same as a nice early spring on some natural grass. This turf will cause your feet to burn, and apparently cause your English to slur. Saw a flag shoot up on the far side, but not called. Center official chose to either play on or he didn't see the sidelines flag. Either way, I can't remember the last time we had a dead ball. This has been a very quiet showing from the officiating crew. This is Bella Williams opting to maintain possession rather than sprint forward. However, Zoe Fisher does not have the same idea. She wants that goal on senior day. There she goes. She's going to make a break at goal with a shot and a goal. She has it. Zoe Fisher has her senior day goal at long last, it seems, as the celebration is fitting of a state championship game winner. She is covering her face not only with her mask but her hands. I think some emotions are flowing as she gets her senior day goal, making a run all the way from the middle of the field, taking it by herself. Looks like Ezekiel Elliott out there, putting her shoulder down and forgetting the fact that there are some defenders in front of her. Zoe Fisher, how about that? Playing center back and getting a goal on her senior day. Now the score is 4-0. Cascade Christian holds a sizable lead here at U.S. Cellular Park in beautiful Medford, Oregon. We're grateful and happy to be bringing you this game live on TableRockSports.net. There seems to be somewhat of a trend here. Just the next thing we need to do is get Emily Knight back on the field to close out her senior game if she feels up to it. Again, she was injured in the first half and taken off, and now we're seeing Gracie Dorner, usually plays midfielder, 9th grader, playing goalkeeper in Knight's place. What I believe we saw was a goal in the first half from Katie Erno, then a brace, which is 2 goals in one game, scored by Caitlyn Willard. Also had 2 goals yesterday. And then most recently, Zoe Fisher, taking matters into her own hands, dribbling half the length of the field, dribbling around a couple of Lakeview players, and getting the 4th goal of the day. Lakeview throw in here with an opportunity to possess this ball as we wind down to only about 20 minutes left in this one. The big question is, can Lakeview get a goal back? Now, the remainder of their season is as follows. They will have a game versus Illinois Valley on April the 3rd. Another game against Henley on the 6th. And then on the 7th, they will travel and play Lapine. Lakeview is coached by Cody Hamilton. So far, Lakeview is winless on the year, 0-2-1. Their lone draw was with Cascade Christian earlier this month, a 2-2 stalemate. Bit of a different story here today. Heard some challenger players saying, let's possess the ball as to conserve energy, and part of it could be to try to not run the score up, but others might be thinking it's a little too late for that. Shot goes over the bar from Katie Erno. And I would love to give the remainder of Cascade Christian's season. Unfortunately, this is it. The culminating game to a shortened, improvised 2021 season, as COVID-19 has, without compromise, changed a whole lot of things about the sporting world. But hey, we are happy to be bringing you live coverage of these games, however modified this season may be. There's Autumn Murray making a big defensive effort on the offensive side of the field. Looking like Zoe Fisher out there. Head coach of Cascade Christian is Jeff Fairbanks. And if this scoreline continues for the Challengers, they will finish with a winning season, 3-2-2. This is Katie Erno with a little bit of space. She's going to take a left-footed shot. It does just sail wide, though. We'll see another Lakeview goal kick coming up. Zoe Fisher, the most recent goal scorer, plays it up to Katie Erno. Erno plays it across the field to Caitlyn Willard, but she's called offsides by the sideline referee. She cannot believe it. It's the first time we've seen this particular sideline referee raise her flag. Some Lakeview players shouting instructions. Looking like a Hail Mary type play. That ball is going to get through. This is number 13, Carly Vickerman, with a shot and a goal. The Hail Mary worked. The Honkers are on the board, 4-1. And it's Carly Vickerman. Whoever set up that play on the Lakeview sideline deserves a raise, because before the ball was even set, I was hearing instructions saying, hey, get ready to run. And then the snap, and the rest is history. Joe Montana in the backfield, it looked like. Couple of great bounces in favor of the Honkers, and we have a clean sheet no more. Zoe Fisher chooses to go through the middle there to number 26, who I do not have on the roster, unfortunately. Looks like we're going to see a substitution here. This is Autumn Murray playing it to Katie Erno. And here is Miley Scaglione. Plays to Erno. Erno can play her back. Instead goes for the shot. Was in the sun. Keeper's down. Autumn Murray, desperate for that goal, unable to collect in time to get a clean shot off. Bella Williams plays the referee. He's just trying to get out of the way now. Oh, my goodness. This is Miley Scaglione. Sees Bella Williams. Passes unable to be completed, but not dealt with immediately. Murray takes a clearance to the face, and then Willard takes a shot immediately after, goes off the post. I apologize that I was quiet during all that. I was just kind of stunned. Turn of events in the last 45 seconds. We had a referee get mixed up in the play, and then we immediately after had a dome shot. And then a shot on goal. A lot of action here. Believe all players are okay. It does seem that Murray is doing all right. She has been absolutely tracking this ball. Goalkeeper falls on that one. Gracie Dorner. Drop kick doesn't go far, however. Lakeview has a shot, but a save by Dorner. Redemption, thy name is Gracie Dorner. That shot from long is not going to threaten Dorner too much. So we'll see another Cascade Christian substitution. Substitution, something that Lakeview, I'm sure, wishes they could take part in, but shortage of players on the roster. I believe there was also a injury in the first half from Lakeview, so conservation is key at this point with the season not being over today for the Honkers. They do have a couple of games left. I believe this is number 28, Mariah Rudd, who's going to come on in place of Katie Erno. I believe, again, this is Rudd. She's wearing number 26 on the roster. She's number 28, so there's a little bit of discrepancy there, but I believe I'm hearing correctly. Cascade's going to win this ball right back. Bella Williams will throw in. She plays Murray through. Looks like a corner might be called. Sideline official unable to make the call, so she looks to the center official who makes it for her. Bella Williams will take this corner. Good amounts of bodies being put in the box right now with only about 8.5 minutes left. Cascade Christian looking for more. This corner kick is going to go just short. Ball will stay, though, for the most part, in the possession of the challengers. Zoe Fisher will cross it in. Autumn Murray will send it towards goalkeeper Natalia Lamas, who collects. He's had a pretty good game for the most part, although the scoreline doesn't necessarily show it. This is number 13, Carly Vickerman, who had that goal for the Honkers just a few minutes ago, showing some intensity. Caitlyn Willard trying to make a run forward. No foul there. It looked like Carly Vickerman was taken down. She's staying on the ground. Referee choosing to stop the clock here as he just now is tending to Carly Vickerman, who was taken down just around half a minute ago. Hope Vickerman is all right. As though Vickerman is on her feet and doing all right, so that's good to see. Again, we're grateful for our many sponsors here at Table Rock Sports. John L. Scott Real Estate, My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, and all of our many other sponsors, Lithia Superstore, U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. We are grateful for all of our supporters, and best way to keep Table Rock Sports is in the game is by subscribing to our channel on YouTube, all that high school athletics that we are so excited and happy to have back after this COVID-19 pandemic, and now we're seeing the center referee bring his officials in. It looks like he's sending players to the benches, and I'm curious if we are going to see a we're going to see this game continue or not. It looks as though we will stand by and wait to see what's going on. I'm curious if the center official just called this game, or maybe if the Lakeview coach was requesting that we stop due to the small roster size of Lakeview, and that's already 2 injuries on the day, and it would not be. It looks like that's going to be it. We just saw Cascade Christian do a Lakeview cheer, thanking them for traveling all the way out here to play this game. It looks like that's going to be our final, folks. Cascade Christian takes this one 4-1 on Senior Day. A very odd ending to this game. Game cut short about 7 minutes early as we had the second injury on the Lakeview side just this game. And remember, they only brought 11 players to this game, only started with 9 of those 11, and then saw 2 injuries. At one point, they were only playing with 8 players on the field, and then goal scorer Carly Vickerman was injured, and so brought them down to 7. That brings this game to a close, a sudden and bittersweet ending for the Lakeview Honkers, who made the drive out here, but it's clear, you can see they're trying to protect their players there. Either way, a great showing and a great ending to the season for Cascade Christian. What a great way to end their season by defeating an opponent who they had previously tied. And they get to end the season with a 4-1 victory over Lakeview. Thank you for watching today's broadcast. I'd like to thank the Associated Schools athletic directors and athletic trainers who helped a lot of these players here today for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net and today's broadcast. Special thank you to both coaches of Lakeview High School and Cascade Christian High School. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 4-1. Cascade Christian taking this one over the Lakeview Honkers. It's been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Executive producer is Joe Brett. Again, this is Brigham Harris with Caleb Franklin on the camera saying thank you again for watching. We appreciate you supporting and sticking with us, and we'll see you next time on Table Rock Sports.